You listened to the devil. You showed him confidence. You who until yesterday knew nothing of Satan, you so easily made him your trusted friend and master. I respected your freedom, although you owe it to me. You surrendered it to your fiercest enemy.
What's up everyone, I'm Dan and thanks to Interactive Stone for the review copy of Grey Dawn on the Nintendo Switch. Grey Dawn is a hauntingly unique experience that combines elements of psychological horror, walking simulation and point-and-click adventure. It plunges players into a dark narrative filled with surreal religious imagery and unsettling psychological themes, exploring the mind of a priest accused of a horrific crime. The game's story is its most compelling feature, drawing you into a chilling tale of guilt, madness and spiritual conflict. Set in a remote English village around the year 1920, Grey Dawn's narrative revolves around a priest who is accused of murdering an altar boy. As the player, you are thrown into a quest to prove your innocence amidst a backdrop of demonic possessions, divine apparitions, and disturbing visions. Each recollection of the boy or mention of the accusation triggers a trance-like state, revealing moments of gore, blasphemy, and chilling dialogues with what seems to be the devil himself. The constant shifting between reality and hallucination creates a sense of unease, keeping you on the edge throughout the game. From a gameplay perspective, Grey Dawn operates on a blend of walking simulator mechanics and point-and-click adventure puzzles. The controls are simple to grasp, allowing players to focus more on the atmosphere and story rather than on complicated gameplay mechanics. You navigate through various environments, searching for crucial items and solving periodic puzzles. These elements help to pace the game, giving moments of calm between the intense psychological experiences. However, the gameplay can feel somewhat disjointed at times, as if the game is unsure whether it wants to be a pure walking simulator or a more traditional adventure game. This uncertainty can detract slightly from the immersion, but it also adds to the unpredictability of the experience. Visually, Grey Dawn offers a mixed bag. The graphics, while serviceable, feel dated, and there is noticeable pop-in of assets and textures, particularly in larger open areas. The environments often reflect the psychological state of the protagonist, ranging from dark, oppressive settings to more surreal and ethereal landscapes inspired by the mysticism of Eastern Europe, particularly Romania. The shift in visuals are effective in reinforcing the game's themes, even if the technical execution occasionally leaves something to be desired. Despite the dated visuals, the art direction is strong, especially in its use of religious iconography and disturbing imagery. Grey Dawn does not shy away from challenging content. The game is filled with a variety of religious symbols and unsettling scenes that can be quite provocative. This focus on religious imagery and psychological horror might not be for everyone, particularly those who have strong feelings about such content. However, for those with a more neutral stance or a curiosity about darker religious themes, the game offers a compelling, if sometimes uncomfortable experience. The voice acting in Grey Dawn is one of the standout features. The actors do an excellent job of conveying the emotional weight of the story, adding depth to the characters and helping pull players into the narrative. The dialogue delivery is often chilling, particularly during the more intense psychological moments. This strong voice work elevates the overall storytelling, making the characters' inner turmoil and fear palpable and adding a layer of authenticity to the supernatural elements of the plot. One of the most effective aspects of Grey Dawn is its ability to create a genuinely spooky atmosphere. The game uses sound and visuals to great effect, creating a sense of dread and anticipation. The moments when reality slips into madness are particularly well done, with disorienting shifts in perspective and bizarre, sometimes grotesque imagery that leaves a lasting impression. These elements make Grey Dawn a game that can be genuinely scary at times, more so than many traditional horror games. It doesn't rely on cheap jump scares, instead it builds tension slowly, drawing players into a world where reality and nightmare are often indistinguishable. Don't get me wrong though, there are one or two jump scares in there that might get you if, like me, you're playing in the dark with the sound turned up. It's important to note that Grey Dawn may not be for everyone. The game's slow pace and walking simulator elements can be a turn-off for those looking for more action-oriented horror experiences. Additionally, its heavy use of religious imagery and dark themes might be uncomfortable for some players. If you're easily disturbed by such content or prefer games that are more straightforward in their approach to horror, Grey Dawn might not be the best choice. It is a bold and unsettling psychological horror game that dares to explore dark and controversial themes. Its narrative-driven approach, combined with strong voice acting and atmospheric sound design, creates a compelling experience for those willing to dive into its twisted world. While the visuals and gameplay mechanics may not be groundbreaking, and there are some technical flaws, the game's unique blend of walking simulator and point-and-click adventure elements, along with its provocative use of religious imagery, make it a memorable experience for fans of psychological horror. If you're in the mood for a game that challenges conventions and isn't afraid to make you uncomfortable, Grey Dawn is worth a few hours of your time. Grey Dawn is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $17.99 in the UK and $19.99 in the US. Let me know what you think of this one if you do pick it up. Thanks to you all for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and until next time.
What is this?